Fun with Stories. This podcast contains audio advertising. To hear it without ads, download the Fun with Stories app now. Welcome to Fun with Stories, the podcast where words come to life through exciting adventures and laugh-out-loud moments. Every episode, we take a tricky word, throw it into a fun-filled story featuring your favorite fairy tale and folk story characters, and make sure you'll never forget it. So, are you ready to learn new words the fun way with Little Red Riding Hood, Puss in Boots, the Gingerbread Man, Snow White, and more? Then let's jump into today's adventure on Fun with Stories.
Hop, think, crunch. Before he can hop to the finish line, Benny must solve a crunchy little conundrum in his kitchen. Benny the Bunny's Breakfast Conundrum. It was a sunny morning in Buttercup Burrow, and Benny the Bunny bounced out of bed, excited and a little nervous. "Today's the Big Burrow Race," he cheered. "I need the perfect breakfast to hop my best." His best friend, Penny the porcupine, had come over early. She carried a basket full of tasty treats, fluffy carrot pancakes, shiny jars of strawberry jam, and a pile of crunchy, bright orange carrots. "Thanks, Penny," said Benny. But as he sat down at the table, his ears drooped. "Penny, I have a conundrum." Penny blinked. "A what?" Benny sighed. "A conundrum is a tricky problem that's hard to solve. I need the right breakfast for the race, but I can't choose. Pancakes are soft and filling, jam is sweet and fun, and carrots give me energy. I want all three." Penny tilted her head. That is a breakfast conundrum." Benny tapped his paw. "Maybe I'll just mix them all together." He stacked a pancake, added a big spoonful of jam, and topped it with a carrot like a cherry on a cake. He took a huge bite. "Yuck!" Benny shouted. "Sticky, squishy, crunchy. This combo is a disaster." Penny burst out laughing. "That didn't solve your conundrum." Benny groaned. "Nope, still a conundrum. A really tricky problem that's hard to solve." He looked at the clock. Only 20 minutes left until the race. His belly was rumbling louder than ever, but his brain was spinning. "If I pick the wrong thing, I'll be too slow, or too sleepy, or too full. What a serious conundrum." Penny leaned over and said, "Maybe don't think with your tummy. Think with your heart. What food makes you feel strong and ready?" Benny closed his eyes and imagined hopping fast across the meadow, ears flying, paws pounding. What food was in his dream? "Carrots," he gasped. "Crunchy, tasty, powerful carrots." He grabbed 3 and munched quickly. "I'll eat pancakes after the race and save the jam for a treat later." Penny clapped her paws. Conundrum solved. Benny smiled, ears perking back up. "You know, my grandpa once told me something about the word conundrum. No one really knows where it came from. Some say it was just a silly made-up word by students in old times." Penny grinned. "So even the word conundrum is a conundrum?" Benny laughed. "Exactly. Even the meaning of conundrum is a tricky problem that's hard to solve." A little while later, Benny crossed the finish line of the Big Burrow Race. 2nd place. Not bad for a bunny who started the day in a breakfast panic. He ran over to Penny, holding up his shiny silver leaf medal. Penny smiled. "So, what's next?" "Well," Benny said, eyeing the leftover pancakes and jam, "I'm having another conundrum." Penny giggled. "Don't tell me! Pancakes or jam?" Benny grinned. "Yep, but this time it's a happy conundrum." And yeah, we all face conundrums sometimes, whether it's choosing what to eat, what to wear, or what to do first. Just remember, with a little thinking, asking for help, or listening to your heart, you'll find your answer. And just like Benny, even a small decision can lead to something wonderful.
Let's recollect the word we heard in the story. Conundrum. Spelling: C-O-N-U-N-D-R-U-M. Conundrum. Meaning: a confusing or difficult problem. Synonyms: puzzle, riddle, dilemma, mystery. Antonyms: solution, answer, clarity, certainty. Example sentences. Choosing between two best friends for a team was a real conundrum for Maya. The scientist faced a conundrum when the results didn't match the experiment. Now you know, when something feels tricky to figure out, it's a conundrum.
And that brings us to the end of today's adventure. We've explored a brand new word, had some fun with our favorite storybook characters, and now it's your turn to use it in real life. Want more fun stories and exciting words to learn? Download the Fun with Stories app for extra content, activities, and even more magical word adventures. Thanks for listening, and remember, words are powerful when you make them yours. See you next time on Fun with Stories.